the Federation of Amhara Associations in Europe, expresses its serious concern about the human rights situation in Ethiopia, and in particular in the Amhara region.
Ethiopia. Abiy Ahmed Army war crimes in the Amhara region. Since the unconstitutional invasion of the Amhara region by the Abiy regime 7 months ago, Amhara associations in Europe, the USA and Canada have informed the international community about the crimes committed by the Abiy army against the Amharas. Among other things, they reported on the massacre of more than 1,500 people at the Debre Elias monastery in Gojam, the numerous executions, mass rapes and emasculations of young men by the Abiy army, the massacre of hundreds of Amharas and the displacement of millions of Amharas in Welaga in the Oromo region, and the destruction of 112,000 houses in and around Addis Ababa, the majority of which were inhabited by Amharas. According to the Ethiopian Human Rights Commission press release of 30 October 2023, large numbers of civilians continued to be killed and injured in the Amhara region through drone attacks from the ground with heavy weapons and during house-to-house raids, as well as mass rapes, looting and executions. On 13 October 2023, numerous civilians were killed by drone strikes in North Shewa, Berehet district, including a 2-year-old child. On 16 October 2023, 8 civilians were killed by drone strikes in the town of Debre Marcos. On the 11th of October 2023, a heavy weapons attack in Dembecha, Gojam zone, killed and injured scores of civilians. During house-to-house raids, Abiy army killed scores of civilians in Gojam in Bardar, Adet, Emmanuel town, 8 civilians, Gindawoin town on 7 October 2023 alone, including 12 aspiring priest students in Filseta Debre Mariam. The number of raped women registered and treated in health centers between July 2023 and October 2023 is 200. It is easy to understand that the number of victims with the number of unreported cases is far higher than 200. Abiy's army is looting and destroying people's shops, infrastructure and crops throughout the Amhara region, leaving the population suffering from massive food shortages. The Commission's press release states that the Commission gathered information through interviews with local authorities, residents of the war zones, eyewitnesses, victims and victims' relatives. A report released a week ago by GPE, Genocide Prevention Ethiopia, aired by VOA, Voice of America, shows that 11,000 Amharas were killed and more than 100,000 detained across Ethiopia between April 2023 and September 2023. At the time of publishing the press release on 30 October 2023, the incursions of the Abiy army into all areas of the Amhara region were continuing, so it can be assumed that the army's war crimes will continue.